Hey, Internet, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with an Earth 2 update video. And I promise the next video I will have my Patreon members again. It's just been a little while since I've been in front of a computer, since I've been home. But this is just my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I think for Dubai, the amount of funds that we're putting in, I'm going to try for Dubai. I'm going to try to get a couple tiles there. Just a simple 3x3 tile. So 9 tiles. That's all I'm going to try for Dubai. However, the UAE as a whole is a lot bigger than Dubai. I may or may not get those 9 tiles. And if I get them, great. If I don't, no big deal. Hear a bunch of you saying, like, Chavez, that's all you're trying for? You're not trying for, like, the big 750. You got the money. You got some stuff. You could liquidate some stuff. Sure, I could. And yeah, 10 cents a tile is going to be very, very cheap. But like I said, I think it's all going to be a mess with Dubai. People are going to try to build stuff that it's going to be very time consuming, very frustrating, very time consuming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 tabs open. I'm going to have my phone open, which I'm going to try to buy those 2 cents in Dubai. I'm sorry, those 9 tiles in Dubai. And I'm going to have computer open or something else open so that I can try to buy as many tiles as I can on the outskirts of UAE, wherever it is. Some by the ocean, some not by the ocean. Why, Chavez, why? That's not, like, a lot of the foot traffic is going to be in Dubai. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Many people are going to go to Dubai and see what's there, what's kept there, what's not kept there. Why are you buying tiles in the middle of nowhere otherwise? A lot of people think that, hey, you should build another megacity there. What I might do with all the tiles that I'm going to get, because I'm going to get a lot, 10 cents a tile, even if I pay 20 cents a tile, 10 tiles is $2. 100 tiles is $20. 1,000 tiles is $200. And I don't think that that's out of the question for some of us. And all right, if I get 2,000 tiles, it's $400. Yeah, I think that's a good bargain. And again, that's a 20 cents a tile. $3,600. Yeah, so 3,000 tiles, $600. Is that a good thing to do? I'll tell you why. Even if you say you only have a couple of dollars, I would not try to buy in Dubai. And because odds are you might not get it because so many things going on at once. Odds are the servers are going to go down. But what I think the best idea is to go where you know other people are not going. And then this way, use all of those resources, all of that essence that you're going to get, and make sure what you do have, where you want to have Chaveztopia, and all the essence is going to leave from there, focusing on Chaveztopia. And what I might do if I get a couple thousand tiles is I'm going to say, like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to connect the two. Again, we're going to have portals. We're going to have portals everywhere. And that megacity in Antarctica, that's not the only plots of thousands of tiles. I have other tiles. I have other 750 tile plots in Antarctica. So I'm going to connect them all via teleporters. And you could do that too. You could do that with ones that have, 10 tiles and 15 tiles and everywhere else. It doesn't have to be huge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the Chavez name on it. And what I also think is very important, like I went over this morning, I am not going to sell. The only time I would sell is not to a big corporation, it's to other people. Let's say I sell some tiles in America that maybe I don't need, so I'm not focusing there. I'm going to focus on a couple parts in America, but just not every part. I'll use that money to buy other tiles to increase Chaveztopia. I don't want to sell to these big corporations. I don't want to sell to anyone that wants to take our tiles and then rent it out back to us when we want to play. Rent it out back to our kids when they want to play. I want this to be a generational thing. Again, you see it with Decentraland. You see it with all these other places that are good. Again, Dorkslayer went over it in the video the other day, but they're not the best. They're not what Earth 2 is. Earth 2 is by far the best, and other people will try. But that's my I'm getting a little off topic. That is my ideas and opinions for Dubai. Again, even if you only have 9 tiles somewhere, let's say America, why not get, and you only have a couple dollars left, why not get 9 or 20 tiles in somewhere in the UAE where it's very, very cheap? And you don't have to do anything with it. Just mine resources, use the essence for what you really want to do. That is, oops, sorry about that, guys. That is what I think will be key here, is to be able to go and take that essence and put it on. And eventually, this will only work within country. Saying like, oh, I have an extra 750 tiles here in Antarctica. Can I move them here? Yeah, you can do that. I don't think you'll be able to do that from country to country because of different price points. Developers haven't said you can't, but I just don't see that as an option. So for many things that they're doing here, yeah, that's my advice. Use resources from other places. Don't sell those tiles unless someone's offering you a really good deal. And then use those resources and essence on your stuff. That's gonna be huge. Like I said, and the more tiles you get, I think this is a numbers game. The more tiles you get, the better chance you have of stumbling upon something really great, really fantastic that everyone else is going to want. And you don't have to just sell to the highest bidder. If you say like, hey, you know what? I have a really good group of friends. I have a good guild here. I have a good, guild, like let's say Silent Hunters Project or, Alpha Kingdom or whatever. And you say like, yeah, I'm just going to share it with my guys. Even if they can't pay me as much as somebody else is willing to, it's just good for my guild. I'm not gonna give away for free, but that's something that I would do too. That Chavez Topia land, like I said, I want to be able to take all my resources and everything and sell it to you guys at a discount of what the game is selling it to you for. So this way, again, we can all win, we can all share. One of the positive things though about other big corporations coming in is that they might try to do that. They might try to monopolize the competition. Again, they'll try to. It's like, oh, we'll give you resources at such a discount that nobody else is going to want to do it for. Okay, cool. Give us all the discounted resources if we can't mine them ourselves. For those that only have maybe like a couple hundred tiles or even less, yeah, do that. Go and use those discounted resources if you can't get a lot on your own, and then bring it in to make your properties better, whether it's in my megacity or somebody else's megacity. That's something I 100% believe is going to be good. And keep the money in. When I say keep the money, obviously profits, if you sell a property and you want to transfer it back to your bank account, yeah, cool. Yeah, go by all means, go and take profit. But what I mean is, try not to buy property that other corporations have that again, if you're getting a great deal, go for it. But when I went through that gentrification thing yesterday, if anyone's seen Boys in the Hood, comment down below if you've seen Boys in the Hood. Lawrence Fishburne, he says like, you know what we got to do? And he's talking about, him and all the other African Americans in the neighborhood in Compton. Say like, we have to do what the Chinese do, what the Italians do, what the Jewish people do, and we have to keep everything in our town black owned with black money. And I think, is that a little ethnocentric? Yeah, absolutely. I want Chavez Topia to be a trading place, a trading facility. I think it's good to have connections everywhere, but also, yeah, keep something for yourself. Keep it within. Yeah, if this is a family thing for you, keep it within the family. If you have a bunch of, like a guild together, a bunch of friends, even a guild within Chavez Topia, it doesn't have to be within Chavez, so keep it within the guild. I just think that's a good way to take care of ourselves and take care of everyone. Anyway, guys, I gotta run. I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye.